We are on section 9.3 where we're going to be graphing data. That's right, boys and girls. We're going to be taking what we learned yesterday with our coordinate grids and plotting those points, and we're going to take an entire data set now and plot all of these points and see if we can find some trends in the data. So as my notes on top there say, we're going to create ordered pairs from the table, and then we're going to graph that data on our coordinate grid. So 2 steps there. We're going to take our data set, our data in that table there that you see for Ryan's height, and we're going to turn them into ordered pairs in our parentheses, like we already know how to do. And then we're going to take those ordered pairs and plot those points on a coordinate grid. Remembering to go over, then up, over, then up, over, then up. So you can see we have, again, my data table here, and it has the age, it says it's for Ryan's height. It's a data table for Ryan's height. My x-axis, my first number in my ordered pairs, are going to represent Ryan's age. And then my y-axis, or my second number in the ordered pair, is going to represent his height in inches. So according to my data chart here, at the age of 1, Ryan was 30 inches tall. At the age of 2, he was 35 inches tall, 3, 38 inches tall, 4, 41, and 5, 44. We're going to use this data to make ordered pairs. So we're going to put these in parentheses so that we can use them on our coordinate grid that I have there drawn out. So let's make an ordered pair. As you can see here, just like we did yesterday, my ordered pair is going to come with an x and a y. And I have here, it tells me that my first number, my age, is going to be my x. And here I can see my height is going to be my y-axis. So my x, my first x, is 1. So in my parentheses, my 1 goes in that x spot, which is the first number in my parentheses, which means the y for 1 year is 30. It's a relationship, guys. The 1 goes with the 30. Because he is 1, he is 30 inches. My second coordinate is going to go with my 2. When Ryan is 2, he is 35 inches. So when this x occurs, this y occurs too. Because of the x, we have the y. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fill in the rest of these parentheses. My 3 goes with my 38. My 4 with my 41. And my 5 with my 44. Now this is what we've seen before. Yesterday we took these ordered pairs and we put them on our coordinate grid as locations. We're going to do that as well, but instead of finding a location, we're going to see if there's a trend line. I don't know about you, but most people that I know, as they get older, they get taller. So this should have a positive trend line. My data should be getting bigger as I get older. My number should be increasing, going in both directions on this coordinate grid. Now, the nice thing is that it doesn't really matter which ordered pair you plot first, that you mark first, as long as you remember your first number in your ordered pair goes over, your second ordered pair number goes up, because our first ordered pair is going to be representing our x-axis, and our second number in our ordered pair is representing our y, our up and down. So let's plot 130. I'm going to go over 1, and I'm going to go up to 30. Now you can see on my coordinate grid, it's not the same as yesterday. I don't go counting by ones here and counting by ones here. Because of the way the data is set up, I actually started at 30. I still have my 0, 0 here, but my 30 is my first tick mark. So I'm going to go over 1, and I'm going to go up to where that 30 is. And that is where I'm going to plot that first point. So, when Ryan is 1, he is 30 inches tall. My next point says when Ryan is 2, he is 35 inches tall. So I go over to the 2, and I go up to the 35. My next point says when he is 3, then he is 38 inches. So I go over to the 3, and I go up to the 38. Now, on this coordinate grid, I don't have a 38, but I know that 38 is going to be between my 40 and my 35. So I can do an intelligent estimate and go over to my 30 and then go up between my 35 and my 40 and plot a point there. When Ryan is 4, he is 41 inches tall. Over to the 4, up to the 41. Again, I don't have a 41, but I do have a 40. And I know that 41 is only 1 more than 40. So I simply just put it right above that line, the 40 line. And then when Ryan is 5, he is 44 inches tall, which is just under 45 inches tall. So I go over to the 5, and I go up to where the 44 is estimated to lie. So it looks like from the time Ryan is born, he does continue to grow, which is what normal people tend to do as they get older. I have this data table here with plant height, the days that the plant has been growing, and the height that the plant is. What I'd like to see you do is exactly what we did with Ryan's height. I would love to see you take this data set and turn it into 6 ordered pairs with parentheses representing my x and my y, and then take those ordered pairs and plot them on your coordinate plane. Feel free to check your answers with mine. So here I have my points. Again, they're based on estimates because I don't have these y values perfectly on my coordinate plane, so I just use estimates to plot those points. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to come and see me tomorrow, and I will be happy to answer any questions for you. Guys, enjoy your evening, and I will see you tomorrow. It's an eye. It's an eyeball.